So I was talking with a friend about the 2016 Summer Olympics, and she was giving me her perspective on what great role models these athletes are in terms of pursuing their dreams and achieving greatness. And while she was sharing this, it occurred to me that on one level they are great role models, but on another level, it's possible that they missed an opportunity to be even greater role models and possibly relate to a much broader range of youth in a way that would leave an even bigger impression on the world. Now, sources have the cost of the Olympics at around $11.6 billion. That's a lot to spend, while many of the people in Rio and Brazil and South America as a whole are living in abject poverty. I would think, especially in this day and age of socially conscious youth, if the young athletes truly wanted to be role models, many young athletes would see an opportunity to refuse to compete, and instead, the money spent on sending each athlete to Rio could be put back into the city and country to rebuild. I mean, the world already knows that they're the greatest athletes and that they're the cream of the crop, so why not use this opportunity to show what great humanitarians they are? Ultimately, any form of achievement is a very selfish thing. And on one hand, one could say that they could use their success and celebrity to bring awareness to causes and injustices after they won the Olympic gold. But by this time, I think you would only hear from the few who actually won competing in the most high profile events. And many of these people are, at best, probably fulfilling contractual obligations or attempting to remain in the public eye as long as possible, while still feeding their own egos before their spark flickers out. But the immediate cost of feeding the egos of the athletes and their families and backers is the displacement and detainment of the poor and impoverished to make way for great stadiums and venues where the events can take place, while the plight of the masses goes unnoticed. Can any amount of goodwill after the fact make up for this? The Olympic Games are organized and run by the very wealthy and large corporations who are making a lot of money off the events in real time. But I can imagine very little gets returned to the hosting country in any real long-term and lasting effects. In fact, historically, most Olympics have been run at a loss to the hosting cities and have taken decades to pay off. This would be a great opportunity for the athletes to show the old and rich people who run the show what humanitarianism is all about. Of course, I think we all know that the politicians would never give that money back to the people, but that's another discussion for another time. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please leave comments below. I'm always happy to read them. Thanks.